Hello students, in last video I have seen about some sources of event and event listener interfaces. Okay, in this video we are going to see about some more event listener interfaces. Okay, the first is container listener interface. This deals with the events which are generated on the containers. When the container event is generated, when we will add some components or when we will add components to the container and when we will remove components from the container, at that time the container event will be generated. And these following are the event handling methods which are available in a container listener interfaces. These are invoked when component is added to the container and when component is removed from the container. Okay, void component added. This method will be invoked by the container listener interface when component is added to the container. Okay, when the component is removed from the container, void component removed method will be invoked by the container listener interfaces. Okay, next is focus listener interface. This interface deals with the focus events, means gaining the focus, losing the focus. Okay, this gaining and losing the focus will be on this focus event will be generated on different components or containers. Okay, container example means window. Okay, window is also a type of container, frame is a container. Okay, different components means button will gain a focus, it will lose a focus. Okay, this is about focus event. And following are the focus event. When focus event will generate it will call a focus listener interface, and focus listener interface will invoke these two methods. Okay, when a component obtains keyboard focus. Okay, when component gains a focus, the focus gained method will be called or it will invoke. And when component loses its keyboard focus or input focus, the focus lost method will be called. Okay, this is about focus listener interface. Next is a item listener. This interface deals with the item events, means using a checkboxes, list of items we are checking or we are selecting by using a checkboxes. At that time item event will be generated. Okay, we will use a radio boxes. Okay, at that time the item event will be generated and it should call item listener interface. And the following method will be available for a item listener interface. When item event is generated, item listener interface will invoke item state changed. Okay, means if you are using a checkbox, initially you are selected an item of a particular item you have selected. At that time the state is selected. When you once again click on that checkbox, the state will change to deselected. At that time item event will be generated. No, so the item listener interface will call item state changed method. Okay, next is key listener interface. It deals with the key events. Okay, and following are the methods which are available with the key listener interfaces. When we will press a key on a keyboard, when we will release a key, when we will type some characters on a keyboard, these key events will be generated. And key pressed and key released methods are invoked when keys pressed and released respectively. Okay, while executing a program you will get to know how key will be pressed, how key will release. Okay, and I have already told what is the difference between key pressed and key typed. Okay, please go through that video. Okay, key pressed and key released are invoked when a key is pressed and released respectively, and key typed is invoked when character has been entered from a keyboard. Okay, at that time key typed method will be called. Next is text listener. Okay, this interface deals with the text events. Typing a characters in a text field or a text area will cause a text events to happen. At that time it should call a text listener interface, and text listener interface will invoke a method called text value changed. Okay, it is invoked when change occurs in a text area or a text field. Okay, initially if there is no characters in a text field, the text value will be 0. When we will start entering the characters, the value of that text area or a text will become changed. At that time it should call text value changed method. Next is a mouse listener. This interface deals with the mouse events, clicking a mouse, entering a mouse, or exiting a mouse from a window, pressing a mouse buttons, or releasing a mouse button. Okay, already we have seen how many buttons the mouse has and all in a mouse events while discussing a mouse events. Okay, this mouse listener interface deals with the mouse events, and following are the event handling methods available with the mouse listener interfaces. How? Okay, if the mouse is pressed and released at the same point, that we can call as a mouse clicked. Okay, at that time mouse clicked method will be invoked. When mouse enters the components, the mouse entered method will be called. When it leaves the component, it will call a mouse exited. Okay, and mouse pressed and released methods are invoked when mouse button is pressed and released respectively. Okay, based on this you will have a lab program. At that time clearly you will understood by executing a program. See here, these are the mouse listener interface methods. When we will click a mouse button, mouse clicked method will be called. When mouse will enter a component, it will call a mouse entered. When it will exit from a component, it will call mouse exited. When we will just press a mouse button, it will call a mouse pressed. When we will release that, it will call mouse released method. Next is mouse motion listener interface. This is also a type of mouse events. Okay, this interface also deals with the mouse events. We can call this interface or this mouse motion listener as a subclass for a mouse events. Okay, it includes the two methods. Okay, if mouse is dragged multiple times, mouse dragged is invoked. Okay, all of you dragging a mouse. This is a dragging mouse. I am dragging a mouse here. Okay, now I am just moving a mouse. Okay, suppose I click here at this point. I am dragging here to this point. This is a dragging a mouse, and just now I am moving a mouse. Okay, in these two cases the mouse dragged and mouse moved method will be invoked by the mouse motion listener interfaces. Okay, next is mouse wheel listener interface. Okay, as I told, with the mouse along with the two buttons, it will have a mouse wheel in between. Okay, when we will scroll that mouse wheel, the mouse wheel event is generated. Okay, and mouse wheel listener interface is going to call a mouse wheel moved method. Okay, I am moving a mouse wheel. Okay, at that time it will call mouse wheel moved method. Next is window focus listener interface. Okay, suppose I am opened a window. Okay, I already shown how window will gain a focus, how it lose a focus. Okay, when window will gain its input focus, at that time window will gain a window focus listener interface will call window gained focus. Okay, when it will lose its input focus, it will call window lost focus. Okay, and these are the window listener interface methods, and these will be called when window events will happen. Okay, already we have seen what are the window event class methods. Okay, those all events will be happen with the window. The first one is a window activated. Okay, at that time window event listener will call this method window activated. This is a invoked when window is set to be active window. Okay, next is window closed. When window has been closed, this method will be invoked. Okay, when window closed event will happen, it will invoke this method. When window closing event will happen, at that time the window listener interface will call window closing. It means user is attempt to, or based on user request, the window is going to close here. Okay, window deactivated. It means window is no longer in a active window. Okay, at that time it will call a window deactivated method. Window deiconified. It means it will invoke a window when the state of that window changed from minimized state to normal state. Means window will become maximized. Initially it was minimized one. When we will maximize that one, that event we can call as a window deiconified. At that time window listener interface will call this method. Next is window iconified. Means we will minimize the window. Okay, at that time window iconified event will happen, and the corresponding window event listener will call window iconified method to handle that event. Next is window opened. Invoked the first time a window is made visible. When we open a window, at that time window opened event will happen. Okay, and window listener interface will call this method. Okay, these all are the event listener interfaces which are available with the event classes. Okay, don't confuse, please go through the videos. Okay, thank you.